Hi everyone! Today we are going to be doing weekly puzzle number 3B. 3A was really hard for me, so hopefully this one goes slightly better. It seems to be the same sort of idea with the Recluse and Slayer shot, but I'm sure it will be challenging nonetheless. Okay. As always, let's start with our rules. There's a demon, a minion, sort of the same things. Default outsider count is 1, okay. Or 3 with Baron. The only outsiders in play can be Saint, Drunk, and Recluse. Yes, okay, that's fine. As Butler is the worst TB outsider, and if you disagree, you are wrong. Okay, so let's start. Where do I want to start? I don't know. Let's pull this out. Okay. So we have what do we know? Let's write things down. We know 1 and 3. There's 2 people claiming outsiders, so that's kind of fun. 1 or 3. Okay, let's see. We could definitely start by just assuming perhaps Hannah is evil. Because one of the outsiders is probably lying. Yes, there could be a Baron, but most of the minions in this game aren't Baron, so I don't know. That seems to be a good starting point. Another starting point could be Tim, Matt. Okay, let's see. Well, we have another little thing where we have Fraser supporting Matt, and then Matt supports Tim. Okay, so that leads me to believe. Oh, and then I'm just gonna distract myself for a second. And then we also have Dan saying there's no evil pairs. So that just makes me think, surely Matt is good. Is that likely? Or is that necessarily true? That's a different question. But this seems right, and I don't really want to spend 15 minutes to look at worlds when I think this just makes sense intuitively. Okay, so let's assume Matt is good. If Matt is good, then either Tim or Dan is the librarian. We're assuming good and sober for these worlds. Okay, so let's assume Tim. Okay, so let's assume Tim is also good, and we will assume that they are the librarian. Tim says, oh, okay. Tim says that me or Hannah is the drunk, which is so crazy that it would make that from a meta perspective, I would think they're just good. From a puzzle perspective, I have no idea. Okay, well, I shot Anna and they didn't die, so I can't be drunk. Oops. Hannah is claiming outsider, and even if they're evil, they can't be drunk. So both of us cannot be drunk. So Tim is evil or poisoned. Or wait, can you be? Yeah, I should say droisoned, but you know. And there's no in between. There's no in between of that. So far, I think the easiest conclusion, obviously, is that Tim is good. So let's just go with Tim is good. Honestly, this makes me think... Fraser, we still don't know. We don't know much about Fraser. So we might start getting into Sarah's information soon. I know that I shot Anna. So, I think because of... I think I was thinking about this last time, but I think that means if Anna is good... Oh wait, what does that mean about the minions? Well, there's one... Can there still be a Baron? Yeah, so I think we still need to worry about a Baron. Okay, I want to start with Hannah as evil, though. Just... I don't know if that's... Well, maybe Tim or Fraser? Actually, forget this. Okay, I'm gonna go into this next. I actually wanna explore Sarah worldviews currently. Let's start with Sarah is good. Okay, so I'm gonna write this on the top left to keep myself organized, hopefully, and see if I can draw an S. Those are two important things. Okay, we are gonna see... Okay, yeah. We are gonna start with Sarah is good. Great. Next, we are gonna assume one of these people is Swoman. Which means, if we are assuming Sarah is sober, we are also assuming that there isn't a Baron. Okay, so these worlds cannot have Baron in them. Right? And one of these outsiders has to be telling the truth, unless I guess they could maybe both be evil, but that seems that I just don't think that's the case. So yes, this is what we're gonna go on. Okay. Tim or Fraser is Swoman. Who is Tim? Oh, interesting. Tim. Okay, we're gonna start with Fraser is Swoman, as I mentioned Tim earlier. We're gonna go with Fraser as Swoman, which is possible, yeah. Great. What minions can we have? Okay, all of them. If Fraser is Swoman, that means... Well, that could... Okay, let's see. Easiest thing currently. Can it be Anna Fraser? Let's see. Well, there isn't a Baron here. We have the outsider accounted for, so let's see if this world works. That's fine. Well, hold on. There's no way it's a CC. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, I'm gonna do this a little more. Chef information is good. Matt's good. I'm good. Tim or Hannah is drunk. Tim... Oh, I guess this doesn't explain this information, does it? Okay. So... Okay, this is... Yeah, because there can't be a drunk. Okay, cool. That, I actually feel like I can use that, generally speaking, to mean that in all worlds, it must be the case that one of either poisoning or drunkenness is necessary to account for Tim's information. If they're good, of course, but I am going to continue with the assumption they are good. Okay, let's go back to Fraser. Well, actually, is this a problem in every world here? Where Tim's info is kind of screwed up? I think it is. Like, if I just assign it to... Let's see, if I just assign it to... Let's say I assign it to Dan, for instance. In this world, right? Yeah, I think we have the same issue with Tim. Okay. So I don't know, that's cool. So in this world in which these three are all good, what has to happen? Well, there could be could there be a poisoner? No, not really. Well, actually, here's something interesting. If Dan's information is true, then I'm pretty sure it has to be good, actually. This seems... Okay, you know what, let's just have fun. Let's assume if Dan's telling the truth, Fraser has to be good, by necessity, right? In this weird... But I don't believe they're... Okay, you know what? This is a good thing to test. What if they're both evil? Well, if they're both evil, then the outsider count makes no sense, right? Unless... Oh, wait, maybe one could be drunk, though. But does that... I don't think that accounts for both Tim's misinformation and the drunkenness, right? Here, let's test it real fast. These should be it would have to be like this. I believe, right? Because demon, minion. Yeah, they wouldn't die. Okay. That's true. So, let's see how this works. This is fine. Oh, or sorry, I actually want to... Okay, so this has to be... Yeah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work for what I was saying earlier. We need a swimmin' for this. And then we need... Or sorry, we need a swimmin' for my Slayer, and then we need some poisoning for Tim, but... So this doesn't work, this doesn't work. Both outsiders can't be evil. Oops, I just, like, knocked my mic. I'm still confident that one is evil. Which... I mean, I think it's time that we base our worlds on Hannah. I like basing my worlds on saints. Sure, yeah, why not? Let's say Hannah's evil. Me or Hannah is drunk, though. That seems weird. How can we be drunk? Tim could be drunk. Tim could be drunk. Tim can be drunk. And what if Tim is drunk? Well, then we have... I don't know. Maybe I should build worlds around Tim being evil? But if Tim's evil, Matt's... That seems weird, right? I feel like Tim is suggested to be good here, and there's some sort of obfuscation. I really want to say Tim is good here. But then Sarah's information is also a little weird. Sarah's information is also weird. Okay, well, let's see if we can figure anything out with Hannah being evil. Between demon and minion, what do I want? I am unsure. I'm gonna mark Matt is good again. I think demon. Let's just mark. Well, because actually that depends on this a lot, right? If I mark Hannah as demon. Oh no, this doesn't matter. Never mind. Yeah, sure. Let's mark Hannah as demon because Saint. I know that doesn't matter in a puzzle, but I don't really care. Let's see. Well, because of Dan, it makes me think that it can't be, Sarah or Dan, right? What? But I need to account for this. How do I account for that? I don't know. Either me or Hannah is drunk. Well, it would have to be Poisoner, right? It would have to be a Poisoner as the minion. Is that true? Wait, no, Tim can be drunk, right? Does this world work in which Hannah is demon and Tim is drunk? No, it doesn't, because if Tim is drunk, then we have two outsiders. Which is weird. Okay, so in that case, I'm missing something here. In that case, I am definitely missing something that will help this a lot. Because there seems to be a lot of misinformation that Poisoner... Sorry, there seems to be a lot of misinformation that Poisoner doesn't fully account for. And drunkenness, right? Because... yeah, I don't think there's... How much misinformation can we have? Let's see. Well, obviously we can have the Poisoner, and that's giving one piece. And then we can have... then we can have the Poisoner, we can have the drunk. And that's one, but that's also only if Sarah's information is wrong somehow. And that's dependent on, I guess, the world in which, like, if there's a Baron or something, right? Am I now? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this might be useful. They're also spy. And... oh, I'm gonna have to... oh, that's gonna be really annoying. Okay. Yeah, there's also spy, and since spy misregisters as, I think, anything... can spy misregister as demon? I don't think so. Either way, though, right? This... ooh, spy worlds seem interesting here. That could definitely... that could sort of explain the trifecta here of Dan, Sarah, and Tim, if someone's spy. Honestly, the first thing that I want to do the first thing I sort of want to do is make Hannah spy. Because that explains Tim's weird info. Yeah, let's try that. Instead of having Hannah as our demon, let's have them as our minion. And let's say, well, hold on. Because if we put it in a spy game, right? Sarah, if it's a spy game, Sarah's info has to be false. But I don't see. I guess they could be. Can they be outsider? I don't think they can be outsider, because if they're outsider, then we have 2 outsiders, and there's no Baron. Okay, what if we just have... What if we have Sarah's demon? That makes sense. I think. Okay, let's see. Does this work? Wait, this actually might work. No pairs of evil players sitting next to each other. While we have... oh my god, my brain just totally short-circuited. It's just totally short-circuited. Okay. Yeah, this is fine because Hannah can misregister, right? So that's fine. That was a really long check mark. Anna... Yeah, this is fine because recluse things. Matt's fine. I've always wanted to kill... I'm just going on an aside. I've always wanted to kill a recluse with a Slayer shot, but I don't think I've had the chance yet. I actually played a game online where the storyteller misregistered the recluse to me as the... I think as the... What was I? Was I demon? I think I was demon. No, maybe I was spy? Oh, sorry. I can't be the demon. I was the spy, and they showed me the recluse's minion, and I was so confused. I think... yeah, I think that is... I forget if that's something you can actually do. I think it's the type of thing that you can do it to your friends, maybe? Like, it's theoretically allowed, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you know the answer to that question and you are still listening to me talk at you. Okay. Fraser. Yeah. Me. Yeah. Me or Hannah is drunk. Yeah, that's why I did the spy thing. Either Tim... Oh, wait, Sarah's evil. Huh, is that right? Sorry, I'm just like... I'm amazed at myself. Okay, I mean... Hold on. I don't know how long it's been, but I feel like it hasn't been that long. Let's... 3A was really... Okay. What? Real fast. Let's... You can... I'm probably... This is short, so I might not even, like, edit this down. Let's just mark them as evil again. This is fine. This is fine. Emmer Dan. Yeah. Oh, I mean... Oop, I hit my mic again. I think this is what I'm going with. We're gonna see if I guess threw away my shot. Okay, let's find out. Okay, I have gone to the page. Oh, can I just... Hannah Spy, Sarah Imp. That's what I said, right? Hannah? Yeah! I think that's right. I have to give up on B. That is a really cool... That is a really cool, what's it called? Solution. Wow, I'm really happy. I was like, oh, spy makes sense here if... Yeah, I noticed, like, Tim being evil, Matt being evil would have... That could have definitely sidetracked me a lot. Okay, let's... Should I read this real fast? Let's see how the smart people do it. Assumption that Reckless is evil. Oh, I don't really want to read this. Okay, if you want to read this, you can. I don't feel like it. There you go. And there you go. Okay, well, what do these people say? For 3B, doesn't that click? I don't think this... Yeah, I don't think... Yeah. Chef. Or Spy, I mean. We love Spy. Okay, anyway. I hope you enjoyed this puzzle. I like this one, as it didn't cause me that much pain. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you another time. Bye.